Alright, hey guys, how y'all doing? So today we're gonna do an SSD change out, or add an SSD to the PlayStation 5. And so looked on Amazon, saw this one for a pretty decent price. It is a used one, but it's not been used that much, so thought I'd take a chance, get it, put in my PS5, and let's see if we'll work with it. So got the WD black with the heatsink, rated for 7,300 megabytes, PS5 and other stuff like that. As you can see right here is my PlayStation 5. This is the SSD that we're gonna stick on the inside. Of course, when you take the place off, you have to lift the top up here and pull it back a little bit so it can take the case off. And there you have it. Perfect time to clean out your SSD if you don't, your PS5 if you haven't cleaned it out in a while. Of course, you might see a little dust here and there, but not much. I cleaned it up before video, and yeah, so right here is right by the CD drive is where you gotta add the SSD. So you're gonna take your screwdriver, Phillips head, take the screw out, it's gonna come out of the screw, then take your heat sink, your shield, that comes off, and there you go. And here's your spots where you would plug this in. So what you do, take your SSD, fit it on down there, try to get it in there best you can. Let's see, should be some holes down there for me to get it into. All right, now we got it into the holes. And as you can see in the back here, there is a screw that you need to hold the SSD down. So we'll take that loose. I took everything else loose, but I didn't take this part loose because I didn't want to lose the screw. So try to get it out of there. So that silver piece that I had, sit it in the inside of the hole, put the SSD on top of that, and then screw the screw in, and there you have it. All right, so now that that's taken care of, let's try to get this back in. And put the black screw back in where it's supposed to go. Put everything back the way it was, and that's secured right there. So all I'm gonna do is throw the case back on, which will be this one right here. Come up, slide, it's supposed to come in. Yep, there you go, you hear the snap. And then on the other side with the other piece. Same thing. Up there, the snap. And there we go, we have the PlayStation 5 back together. So now let's test it over here at the TV and see if it's gonna work. We'll put the stand back on and plug it back to the TV, and we're gonna view it from the TV. All right, let me pause the video here. Let's see what's going on. I already finally figured out what's going on with it. I had to unplug it and retry it again, so I'm gonna have to do some editing in the video, but to try to get it, all this straightened out. But at the end of the day, as you can see how y'all do, how y'all can see me in the background. Y'all don't see me in a lot of my videos, but it's all good. Teaching those that's new to the PlayStation 5 how to get their PlayStation 5 working. As you can see, big bright logo. Trying out my new mic as well. Alright, so external storage. And we got a new M.2. So now it says the M.2 SSD is in there. So let's format it, because it does need to be formatted. Anytime you get an SSD, SD card, anything like that, you need to format it. It says 6,209 megabytes per second. So it's not exactly the 7,300, but it's been formatted and it still can be used. All right, we're back. And as you can see, it took a minute. It's got a rebuild database and all that. Back into my account, and let's see if the SSD is actually working, and start putting some games on here. Alright, so PlayStation turns on correctly, no issues there. We're gonna give it a few seconds to let the HDD do what it has to do, because that's my PS4 games and stuff, GTA mode. Yeah, so my PS5 stuff is still up there. And as you can see, I don't hardly have much on there, but GTA, the demo, 2K, Persona, trash, Saints Row, but I actually been enjoying the Saints Row since it had all the updates to it. It's still not the best game. I wouldn't recommend getting it. I got it on Amazon Prime Day, and it was like $15. So, and then I had a gift card to get that. So, yeah, that's basically free for me. I got the gift card for somewhere else, so you know that's pretty much free. So, if you can get it for a good deal, get it, because it's still an okay game. It's not the funniest game, but it's still an okay game, especially with all the updates and stuff. But you know, yeah, Sackboy and you know whatever else. So we're still waiting on that stuff to get through. But instead of wasting y'all time, let's go through. As you can see, got 1 terabyte WD Black SN850. I don't need to read the rest of it, but anyway, 1,000 gigabytes, which is 1 terabyte. So yep. And then of course my USB extended storage, which is what it's doing now. And as you can see, I didn't have it in my room, so I can't install it. I mean, 2K takes up most of the room by itself. Trying to go through everything on my system, but just enough so y'all can understand and see that it is working and it is attached to the system, and showing that it is proof that you can get some stuff on Amazon for a decent deal and still, you know, be able to do what you need to do. Yeah, 2K 172. I have to delete 2K, which I will be, but then the new 2K comes out, so I'll be on that. So there you go. But anyway, as you can see, everything, all right, now everything is back to good. Now I got 3 storages, main storage, secondary storage, and that. So there we go. Now I'm gonna show you on Amazon a few selections of SSDs that I would recommend, and we'll go from there. And then after that, we'll end the video, and I'll see you guys on that part. So take it away, future me. Thanks, Ps5. Let's go to Amazon and see if we can find a couple deals right quick. See if we can find y'all a few things. So first off, let's go with the one I went with. I bought. All right, so this is the one I bought. As you can see, last purchase, blah, $67.08, $1.09 coupon. I mean, I guess anything's better than nothing from Amazon, but whatever. But this is the one I got. Now I see down here you can also get one even cheaper at $52. I mean, it's a 1 terabyte for $52. Yes, it's used, but unless it don't work or something when you try it out, you can always send it back to Amazon. You know, the process of doing this annoying, but it's just the point. But if you don't want to try that one, there's one for $80, brand new. Only thing about it, you're gonna get it on August 2nd through the 7th. So instead of getting it in the week this week, you'll be getting it like next week, sometime end of the month, end of the week. Same with this one. This is brand new, 82. Same thing, August 4th through the 7th. So you got something that's cheaper. Because if you go to this one, which is the one most people probably look at, the Amazon choice, which got 5 stars, it's $129. It's the same exact one I got. It might actually run at the 7,300 megabytes versus the one I got 6,200 megabytes. But I installed Call of Duty and a couple games on it yesterday, and they work fine. So I didn't see no purpose to buying it expensive, especially in this day and age and stuff. So, but if you want a brand new one, here's you got one for $129. Of course, you can come over and get one 24. I also seen this one as well. This one's compatible as well. Say write speed 6,000, so that's probably about right. You got this one for 69, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 139. So I mean, that's not a bad deal if you can afford to get a higher one. But for me, I don't have that many games on my PS5 like that, which need that much memory. So you know, main thing, a few things I do play. I play a couple games, but as you can see in the video, I don't play that many. So you know. There you go. If you want something cheap, 69. So I'm gonna put the links down for these 3 in particular, just in case you want to get your SSD for your PlayStation. You can always you know, search online for the paying for stuff, which I would do, but I don't feel like looking it up right now. But you can go through Clearing or Zip if you can't afford to pay it right then, like myself. I could have got it for the price, but I use Zip or Clearing or something to pay for it, and that way you don't have to stretch. You can stretch your wallet a little bit longer in the message. So I'm gonna put the links down to those SSDs. You know, we're gonna go from there, and hopefully that, guys, show you how to put the SSD in your system. Hopefully it works out for you. And until I see you guys in the next video, as always, have a good day. Peace.